It's time to play fucking Mass Effect. Let's go. Hope everybody's doing good. Everybody's stopping by. What is happening here? You know, I'm actually pretty proud of myself today. I finished a book. Listening to a book, that is. So. That's gonna be live, isn't it? Huh. I had 35 viewers last night on this little TikTok live. That's kind of crazy. That's it. Okay. Okay. Make sure that that's playing. End up. Get this cord up here. The fuck? There we go. Alright. Let's see if it'll be Mass Effect today. Oh, I gotta text somebody. Alright, that's it. Hey, what's up, All Authority? How you doing today? That was weird. Let's go to Liara's dig set. We gotta go. Said no sauces. No sasses. No sauces. Trying to do some things real quick. I should have did it before, but I didn't. I don't want to do the resets. I'm trying to think of the camera roll. You know, sometimes I type something into my my thing. And I'm like, oh man, this is so cringe. But then I'm like, you know what? Be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't live there. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's not here. I bet you it was the planet I was just looking at. No, it wasn't. It was this planet over here. I found it, guys. I can move the microphone a little bit closer to it. There we go. Alright. Come on, Garrus. Come on, Rex. I said those names in opposite. I hope everyone is doing well.
Forgot to look at this. Boop.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay, as long as the gameplay is playing, I'm fine with it. What's up, hey Barrage? Why did I do that? I went like a full like crescent circle there. Say crescent circle. I meant crescent moon. I took that wide turn like I wasn't gonna make it or something like that. Like I didn't have all this space right here. Crazy, I know. Just driving home, enjoying myself. I'm gonna shoot that. I do like the fact that I can play this game and not have to worry about that. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But like, genuinely, I'm just like, man, you can hit some of them, but can't hit all of them.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Nah, we go forward. Right? No way to open the door anyway.
I gotta sit up. My neck is gonna creak. Alright.
As I crash into everything. Oh no. Oh. I didn't jump soon enough, I guess. I don't know. Dead. That one? No. I know it's a shot you gotta make in here. There it is. They're dead. Okay. Now we can run around.
Clear.
Absolutely clear.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Garrus. Did you just say remember to stay hydrated? My man is talking about the real facts. Do, 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 do.
Nothing but rock, dirt, and lava. Reminds me of home.
You know, he says that, but I've been to Tuchanka, and that did not have lava. Oh, I lost the spare. Or I guess it's in that area that he lived in, I guess. I don't know.
I thought power was high.
50 degrees hotter, I might start to feel
How are you men doing, Shepard? Shepard. I remember to talk to the whole crew after this, that way we can get some stuff done. Oh, there's nothing in here.
nothing but rocks, dirt, and lava. Reminds me of home.
Garrus, what do you have to say?
Remember to stay hydrated.
Absolutely, Garrus. Stay hydrated. I missed. Bitch. Hit him with that 360 and no scope. Oh fuck. That lava's an instant game over. We don't want that. I gotta remember I gotta set a stream marker for 2 hours, that way I can separate this. Excuse me. I love... See, I love the fact that that's a thing. I don't remember being able to run them over. Damn it. We leveled up. What's up, Mohammed Ahmed? How are we doing today? Hope you're doing well. Open fire! I wish there was an achievement for that. Running over people. I need. He said it needs to be closer. Ooh, the delay's different. I just punched him in the face with that one. Guess we're gonna have to go walking. Crazy. I am rocking them. What's up, Donut? How we doing today? Alright, if we keep running around with this weapon, we might. Now I gotta get a really good biotic weapon, that should be good. We'll see how fast it's coming up. It's really funny that the reason why they do this every time is because they're trying to show off these stalkers, but I've already fought them, so. What's up, Sam Bass? That poor guy, I think it was the last one. Alright.
Negative contact.
Let's go fucking get Liara. Oh no! Out of my face. Get your face raw. Yeah. I'm getting so much money. I don't know if it's because, like, I'm a higher level or something. Oh, speaking of that. Speaking of that. Attack. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 3.5%. Ooh, some of these guys are gonna need some upgrades.
Visited a proving in ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Technically, the Citadel isn't a ruin, but I get your point. I get your point, Gears. Alright, so this is the first main mission. Save Liara. Should be good. I think we need to head back to the Citadel to buy some more equipment. Especially if we're going to try and buy some equipment for Garrus and Rex. Oh, excuse the fuck out of me. Oh, fuck. So that happened. I died. You know, that's my second death in this game. Oh, I gotta start from all the way up here. I didn't get this. Character just ragdolls. I'm just like, oh. Damn. Open fire! Yeah. Get shit on. It's so quiet. It's very, very quiet.
Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
You guys are dope. You know that? I want you both to know this. Y'all have been great. We've been through a lot together already. Even though they were just mostly secondary things. But hey, you guys have been in it to win it. Alright. These motherfuckers are gonna fly. You ain't catching me again. I learned. Yeah.
Sterile light. Protheans sure build things homey. Let's get moving.
Just lead the way.
Oh, I am literally standing. I like how I'm just staring at you two. Like I could not be facing the direction I need to. I guess the elevator went back in. Nah. You're gonna go. Oh, that's crazy.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara to Sony, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
You brought this on yourself.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
I'm not gonna be mean to
There's a
the
control in
crew.
here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside.
Which I guess it doesn't
I
really
don't
matter
know how
because
you'll get in here.
she isn't a part of the crew
Be
just yet. But
careful.
still.
There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
You know, I realized something too. It's one of those things where like you can see different types of like interaction and stuff. So I wonder how if Rex will interact with the Krogan. Probably not. But it'd be cool. Didn't stand a chance. Hey, so randomly, I just want to talk about this. So, I was listening to a audiobook today. I started it a couple days ago. It's called The Fae Wars. It's on Audible. Really good, actually. I genuinely enjoy it. It's about elves and magical creatures appearing in the middle of Manhattan in New York and just absolutely destroying the place. And like some military, the military going against them. There's like 4 books in total, I believe. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna get the other one after when I get paid and buy a couple credits so I can get some free books. My fault. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Nope. Okay. Also, another thing, my job has changed its app, you know, for me to like clock in, clock out, and do all the rest of that crap. And it just looks really weird. I don't like it. Oh, it's probably random, but still. Alright, let's help fucking old Liara.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense.
Does it?
Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
We need her.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Sure.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Oh, really?
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
If I'm down here, I'll kill him. I'll kill him in the grave.
Fucking, that's always my favorite thing whenever. That's such a cliche. You don't help me survive, I'm gonna kill you. Alright, let's see this oh god. I was gonna say Krogan. Krogan Battlemaster over here. You're looking all cool and shit.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
I like the attitude too. Hey bud, you're dead. I love that so much. He's like, well, I like your attitude. Runs at me and dies. Like, excuse me? Move, move, move. Of course, it's it. Perfectly fine all day. And as soon as I start streaming, I start yelling. Nah, we're beating this tonight. I'm off tomorrow? Yeah, we're beating this. If we beat this tonight, I'm gonna try and start the beginning of Mass Effect 2 so I can get through all the prologue stuff. Or should I do that another time? I don't know.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing.
Human thing.
I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 15 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues.
Somebody definitely did come by.
According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Get to the point.
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down.
only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from
You know-
a single world until their empire spanned the entire
So one of the things I've
galaxy.
realized is
Yet
it's
even they
like
climbed to the top on the remains of those who came
what we
before
know
them.
of the
Their
previous
greatest
generation
achievements,
of
the mass relays and the
races
Citadel, are
was the
based on the
Protheans,
technology
and the
of those who came
Protheans
before them.
basically
And then,
subjugated
like
all the rest of the
forgotten
races,
civilizations throughout
right?
galactic history, the Protheans disappeared.
And
I have
in
dedicated
this
my
one,
life to figuring
or
out
at
why.
least in this generation, this cycle, everybody works together to fight the Reapers. So I'm trying to figure out, or not trying to figure out, but it's kind of crazy to think that, I don't know.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
It's just kind of crazy.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk.
Is it?
But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So what good are you?
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Create another.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
I get to do something I've always wanted to do.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
Fuck yeah, dude. I've always wanted to run a fucking... I've always wanted to do that. God, that felt good. Yo, fuck the council. Oh wait, we gotta talk to everybody now. Because now we have the ability to talk to people. Because like in the main mission, you could not. Or in the side missions, like nobody really talks and stuff like that. But in the main missions, after you finish it, you talk to them. Versus the story.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Sure, Caden.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We've got our orders. Bellyaching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or...
He's a nerd!
For justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after...
He's a fucking nerd! I'm sorry.
Acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects. Little things like brain cancer.
Little
The other
things.
10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on jump 0. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump 0's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
I guess we're romancing fucking Caden. But we're a Garrus man. Woman. I don't know. Garrus! Buddy! How's it going?
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting
To
things.
get my drink. Anything specific?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
So?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist.
Oh.
So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage.
It does not.
It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
That means Krogans have 4 balls.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes, walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
Huh.
Most of the victims were poor.
I don't remember this.
Pay them each a small percentage.
I remember a
the
bit of
sales,
it.
but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Let's do it.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay, we're gonna go do that real quick.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last
Not
mission?
sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
It's weird, because like, usually there's more conversation. Alright, Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, sir.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
You know, that's crazy.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
You'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
You're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
You know, it is crazy to think that, like, that stuff could happen. Like, I don't know what I was trying to say. Because they could get away from them. Because think about it, they grow all their stuff. So they could leave the Traverse and stuff and not have to deal with the Reapers. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. We need to go find Dr. Hart first. Let's see. Known whereabouts. Head to the Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. I really like the mass relays. They're really cool. I don't think there's any things. Let's go ahead and just... The MSV Fidel. Oh. Sorry, fucking... I didn't even realize I leveled up so much. Oh, that's right. I think right before we started that fight, I, what's it called? Didn't level up. So I must have leveled up again.
Fire in the hole!
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Finish him.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
Garrett, shoot him.
That was satisfying.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Salem's been equipped and stained with the blood of many species. Pale blue, violet, orange, and a few more dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. Now, before we gain the spoils of war. What's up, Lightmon? How's it going? I remember you. Hope you're doing well tonight. My decryption is too low. Ooh. I think I didn't see that. Oh my god. Power bonus, cooldown bonus. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, now we gotta head to... We're gonna head... Oh god. We're gonna head to the Citadel. So we need to get some armor and stuff for them. I don't think... What's it called? We'll try the other shops too. See if we can find something there as well. Ooh, yummy yum. I guess we can talk to and talk to what's his name downstairs and wrong way. See if any of them have some equipment that we can use. Let's see what Garrus has to say.
Commander, how are you?
Never mind.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Well, that's a little annoying. I was expecting him to have things for us. He didn't. Alright, let's ask the people. Are we going to Pharos or Noveria next? That's the real question. Pharos is a human colony that we have to go save. And Noveria is a planet of ice. What's Dr. Presley? We haven't talked to him this entire time.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you.
Oh shit, it's
I'm
been
not
a
sure
minute.
about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, we like the Renegade. We're getting there. We're getting high up in there. Because it's not like... Okay. Paragon is going the nice route. But I feel like... Let's take her and Tally real quick. As I fucking grab Ashley instead. I feel like Renegade is just the same, like, thing of, like, Paragon is just you're an asshole.
Pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Admiral, I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a specter to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer. Be respectful.
Bitch.
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I wasn't keen on it either, but there are advantages to being above the law.
Don't let the title go to your head. No one's above the law.
Okay.
I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money in a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
Damn right.
Normandy is not legally part of the Alliance military. I can't allow you aboard without permission from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Sophistry. You're talking like the Council, using the law to obstruct the Alliance. Have it your way, Commander, but expect me to file a report on this.
Bitch, you ain't getting on this ship. That's actually my first time ever doing that. It's kind of crazy.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle...
We've already listened to that. I'm not listening to that again. You know, I realized... Damn, 57.
Commander Shepard?
Ooh, do I get to
Police
punch her
have been
again?
seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
We all know it should have happened years ago. I hope the Council realizes that we won't sit at the kids' table forever.
Some believe that without firm action on our part, the Council will continue to treat us like poor relations. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Normandy is a triumph of human engineering. Like our development of fighter carriers, it shows other races that were able to think outside the box.
That's gratifying. Many defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the naval power of, say, the Turians. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform, and if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you.
Not yet.
Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Not yet.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Do we have any, like, heavy... No heavy heavy items, so we'll have to go talk to the other shops.
We gotta go see fucking Conrad too, because he's gonna want something from us. Wards. And then we'll go to markets.
Yeah, see, he's right there. What's up, old Connie Ray?
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Right, Conrad. We talked a while back.
You remember me? Wow.
Oh, God.
Guys must try to talk to a lady like you all the time, but you remember me. That really means something.
Oh, I feel uncomfortable.
Hey, can I get your picture?
Sure. No problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Sure. Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
All human stuff. Let's go talk to Moreland. Maybe. There we go. Welcome to Moreland's famous shop.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Few non-human armor. That's what we're looking for. Alright. I gotta buy something for Callie. Gonna buy something for him. Probably isn't the best, but hey.
They told me it was you. but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
Have we met?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds.
Holy shit.
Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
My history's a matter of public record. I got nothing to hide.
Really? What if someone gave an interview talking about Commander Shepard's history in the gangs? We're not trying to cause you trouble, Shepard. We just want a favor, for old time's sake.
Oh, this is new.
One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
What was this guy arrested for?
Some stupid minor offense. Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians are. They declared him a problem, and they're shipping him back for a trial.
What was one of the 10th Street Reds doing in Turian space?
Since your days, the Reds have expanded. We do some salvage.
I don't know
a little
why, but
shipping
like,
here and
I'm
there,
hearing the
that kind of
red,
thing.
and I'm like, we're the tunnel snakes, and we rule.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course not. But word has it you've got some pull with the aliens. All we're asking you to do is pull a little for us.
I'll talk to the Turian and see what I can do.
Thanks, Shepard. I knew you'd remember your old friends. The guard's over in Cora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna see him again? It's kind of cool, though.
Can I help you?
A human named Finch wanted me to use my authority as a Spectre to free Kurt Wiseman.
The xenophobe? I should have known he'd have friends. Thank you for the information. We'll increase the guard on his cell.
I knew you'd rat us out, Shepard. Now it's payback time. When we're through telling our story, the aliens will all know what the first human Spectre really is.
You think I care what the aliens think of me, Finch?
But this is your career. You'd throw it all away like that?
I can legally execute everyone in this bar. You think the Council cares about my shady past?
The Spectre has overcome a troubled youth to lead a proud military career. The Turians would not care about such things. And I doubt your lies would fool the Solarians or the Asari.
Fine, Shepard, you're right. You're not one of the Reds. Maybe you never were.
That man is a xenophobe who thinks he can blackmail a Spectre. You should have killed him.
I didn't need target practice. Don't you have a prisoner to guard?
Goodbye, human. It'll be interesting to see what kind of Spectre you turn out to be.
Hell yeah. Damn! I got 2 Paragon, seriously. I got Renegade. I wonder if it does that for like each thing, cause like now I think about it, we didn't get the guard talking about, hey, we need to talk this guy or this lady down who's gonna shoot you or some shit, or shoot herself. All right, let's fucking head back, and then we'll.
Tally, are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the same light.
What a true statement.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
That's right. I'm not getting decontaminated.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Saving my boots from burning lava is part of your job, Joker. We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their jobs.
That figures. Just get me a nice card and a cake. No coconut, though. I hate that crap.
You know.
So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I can't have you on this ship if you're going to infect my crew.
Infect the crew? Oh man, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Completely forgot. That's not good. Alright, now he's gonna talk about...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. I don't agree with everything you said, but at least you got her on your side. I just hope it doesn't damage relations with the Council.
I just told her what she wanted to hear, sir.
Convenient for you, but our allies may not think the same. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
I have disappointed him, and that makes me super sad. I don't like the fact that I've made Hackett disappointed in me. Let's go to Noveria. Oh dear God, there was more. I might have gone to these places. I have. We're just gonna say we did and just head to Noveria. We have a game to beat.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
Sure.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Obviously, we're taking Rex and Garrus at all times.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
Yeah.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
Excuse me?
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone piss in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
She's a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Okay.
Commander, it might be wise to bring Dr. Tassoni along. She knows her mother better than any of us.
You're right, Garrus.
I'll
be keeping my eye on you.
Oh, I'll deal with you later. I just didn't want her to be there whenever I said that she's a dead woman. Or put her down, basically. That would have been awful. And not very kind. Ooh.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination
In progress.
logged. The commanding officer.
Man, my combat strength is gonna be low as hell.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Alright, see, Garrus, I told you. If I get another one of these things on TikTok where it says unleash to like coins and stuff like that,
I really need to figure out how to ban people on the TikTok app.
oh, it was a big one, a big yawn.
I apologize for my rudeness when you arrived. I meant no disrespect. I have a responsibility to protect the safety and privacy of corporations here. The arrival of an Alliance warship was unexpected.
I can understand how that would make people here nervous.
I hoped you might. Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems here?
I am sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else. But everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
Don't they have their own security forces?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect after all. But we are the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly
She's
try to
got
bribe
bare
my
arms?
people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Always. And never.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
Oh, they did.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
What are you selling?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Let's view armor. Brogan. Chariot. Let's see. I think we'll get this one.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
No, I have not.
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Inconveniencing. Do you have anything expensive? Nothing too crazy, it looks like. Oh, would you have licenses? Oh, and grenade upgrades. That's actually useful. Let's do that. There we go. I think this is the only shop, though.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I know. Looking to see if anybody sent anything in chat. I don't like how tired I am all of a sudden. Oh no! I thought I was gonna beat Mass, but I might not be able to. Let's go talk to Annaleus and then we'll head to the bar. About to finish up Mass Effect tomorrow.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Anoleus.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our homeworld.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business.
Can I shoot
This
him?
greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other, I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Dithered? Not a fan of that. I don't like this guy. This guy is so meanie. Alright.
Mr. Anoleus isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Anoleus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Alright. Now we're gonna go to the bar. I got super confused. I thought we were like... I thought something else was going.
I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck.
Okay.
If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I quit.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Not good enough.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
That's the commercial price for individual purchasers. I'm offering you millions of jobs, Mr. Vargas. That's worth more than some stock sensory upgrades.
I'll give you a cautious probably. There is a standard discount for bulk orders, but I can't authorize that. I can push it upstairs. I'm sure someone will get back to you on it. I have to admit, it surprised me that you're here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Hell
I
no.
could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
750. That's chump change.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Do you know why Benezia's here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I failed to see how this gets me into the garage.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Noveria. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I get to play my favorite game, finding these offices. Elevator hotel, elevator synthetics, elevator docking bay. Probably as soon as I get this mission done, we will end the stream. I am tired.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Fucked up.
Not now, Shepard.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Oh, hey, Sterling.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk, but see if you can walk. Break your legs.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. I think I said I was gonna make spaghetti. Might make spaghetti with turkey.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
The Executive Board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the Board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
If your Executive Board loses a few million credits, it's not my problem. I have my own mission.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Annaleus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like
You
this
know what?
either.
Garrus
You Spectres play
convinced
fast
me.
and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Annaleus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Annaleus will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Damn, 25 renegade for that?
It's actually kind of wild.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
That's some gratitude you got there.
Sorry, I'm used to having my guard up. When people find out I'm internal affairs, they treat me like a traitor. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Fuck yeah. Alrighty. We have finished that, and all we have to do now is head to Peak 13 and get that done. However, I am extremely tired. I was really hoping to try to finish Mass Effect 1 in a day, but I couldn't. I should have started earlier, but I did not. We're gonna head towards the garage, save, and then we will continue this tomorrow, actually. I might do an earlier stream. Depends on how I feel. I gotta stop by the grocery store tomorrow and pick up some whatchamacallit stuff for groceries, but let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we're going to raid out. I think, oh, I can do it on here. I keep forgetting that. So we're gonna end the stream on TikTok. Thank you guys for stopping by. Have yourselves a good night. And then stream manager, chill. The stream will be. We are going to raid them. Oh, why do I have 6 viewers all of a sudden? Hello, everybody. We are actually raiding out, so I'll be back tomorrow doing some more Mass Effect. So we shall see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good night.